Thank you so much for the follow, Kuro Kodari97. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hope you're having a good day or good night. And without further ado, we shall jump right into this war here between the Rookies and Modern Empire. Okay, there we go. What is going on, everyone? Today we got Modern Empire versus the Rookies. Don't know who we're gonna start with battling. If you have a preference on who we watch or start out with, please mention it in the chat right now. Because if not, I'm just gonna take whoever goes first, to be honest. Yo, Kev the Creator, what's going on, my friend? Not much. How's it going? It's going pretty good, We're just here to stream some B2B box-to-box wars, you know? Modern Empire versus the Rookies. Just try to do my best, you know? It's my first time streaming for box-to-box, so hopefully it goes okay. Everything good over there? You have a question? Yeah, what's your question, Kev? Alright, we're going for Alpha 4 versus Kenya number 1. So, like, I'm in a team? Yeah, okay. Sky Dragons, alright. So, like, when does my team battle? You're in the box-to-box war, right? You should check the Discord. It'll have everything you need. What?
I pulled the big blue blanket off while I was over there.
Oh.
Trying to get her straw baby, and she just like bundled it in the middle of our floor.
We're gonna have Kenya number 1 start off by activating the first movement solo, special summoning Soprano in defense position, then special summoning the Meliodas Diva in attack, activating from Songstress to Maestra, sending the Diva to the graveyard, and then getting out the Maestra in attack position. Got a special fusion summon in the Sherberta here. Gonna go back to Alpha 4, who's gonna start by activating Book of Moon to target the Sherberta, putting her face down. Yeah, Kev, you should definitely just check in the Discord. It'll definitely have all the information you need there for winning your team battles. Gonna summon the Harpist in attack position, activating Harpy Underguard, having to destroy his own field spell here, unfortunately for him. Hysteric Sign gonna be activated next. Adding Elegant Egotist from the deck to hand. I'm gonna activate that Elegant Egotist to bring in a Harpy Lady from the deck. Choosing to bring in Cyber Harpy Lady here. Proceeding to go into the Cyber Flash Harpy Lady next with the Synchro Summon. Harpist activating at the end of turn when it's placed in the graveyard to add a Harpy card from the deck to hand, adding a Harpy Channeler. Passing turn back to Kenya number 1 now. Not actually going to attack anything, as he does not want to run into the risk of running into that hand trap that puts all your monsters' attack and defense to 0. Gonna flip the Sherberta into attack position here, activating the Sophina the skill here. after flip summoning, targeting the Soprano in the graveyard, adding the Soprano back to hand. Thinking long and hard on what you should play next. Doesn't want to make a mistake here. Could have special summoned the Sonata in attack position here, boosting everyone on the field by 500. Mystic Space Typhoon going to be revealed to destroy the Hysteric sign on the field, but also going to be able to activate the Cyber/Harpy Lady as soon as Kenya #1 entered the battle phase, so he's no longer allowed to summon any more monsters. Before Shiberta is able to banish anything, he will be targeting those 3 cards and banishing them instead of returning. And he ends up running through the Cyber/Harpy Lady there, and that is going to be game 1 going over to Kenya. Meliodas really coming in here. Now each player will have a moment to side deck as they choose. Kenya #1 has taken back his spot, already ready to duel. He knows what his deck's doing. He doesn't need no replacements. He just needs straight dueling. Taking a while to side deck here. Don't know what decks, what cards there really is to think on. When you're playing Harpies, but here we go for round 2 between Kenya #1 and Alpha 4. Gonna start with Alpha 4 going first this time. Alpha 4 gonna normal summon a Channeler and set 1 card, destroying the set card with his Harpy's Hunting Ground, which ends up being a Hysteric sign. Harpy Channeler's effect activates to discard a Perfumer, special summoning a Perfumer, and Perfumer skill gonna activate, but he also must destroy his own field spell. Adds Harpy Feather's Rest to hand. Synchro summoning into the Cyber Slash here. Activating Harpy's Feather Rest to target 3 Harpy cards in the graveyard, return them to deck and draw 2 as he has a level 5 or higher Harpy on the field. Choosing the Channeler and 2 Perfumers. Decides to set 2. And activates the Hysteric Sign at the end phase. Because it was destroyed and not activated this turn, he will be able to add up to 3 Harpy cards with different names from his deck to his hand now. Gonna have Kenya number 1 activate the first movement solo. Gonna special summon one level 4 or lower Meliodas monster from the deck here. Summons the Score Diva in defense position here. Activates from Songstress to Maestra to get rid of the Diva on the field. Bringing in Mozarta from the deck. Activating Mozarta's effect now. Special summoning in the Soprano. Soprano's effect going to activate next to target the Score Diva in the graveyard to add it back to hand. Now we know Score Diva does indeed have the trap card in hand, or I mean the hand trap in hand. So on attack, he can make his monster 0 in attack and defense. Then going to special summon the Sonata in attack position here to give everyone a boost of 500. Kenya going to set 1, set 2. Is it going to be Battle Phase next? Going with Battle Phase next. Swinging at Mozarta, but first, Mind Drain going to be activated. Effect of monsters in the hand cannot be activated. Not that it really matters in this situation here, because he is going to be returning the Mozarta back to hand here. Skill Drain will be taking down Score Diva here, not allowing him to be used in the battle phase, unfortunately, for Kenya number 1 here. Skill Drain being a very prevalent side deck needed here. Harper Channeler going to be normal summoned. Harper Channeler activates, discarding the Harpy Harpist to the graveyard to special summon in a Perfumer from the deck. Perfumer adds the Elegant Egotist from deck to hand here. Gonna Xyz summon into a Malevolent Sin. Elegant Egotist activates, and the Kenya number 1 is gonna give the game over by surrendering. Alpha 1 taking game 2. Nothing left but game 3 between these two. Kenya number 1 wants a rematch right away. Seems everyone is still in their matches dueling, so maybe hopefully we'll be able to catch a game after we finish round 3 between Kenya and Alpha. Oh my lord, they're bugging Konami, fix your shit, bro. Round 3 begins. We're gonna have Kenya number 1 start off by activating the first movement solo. Seems to always start off in his hand somehow. Gonna summon in the Soprano from the deck in defense position here. Activating Songstress to Maestra. Bringing in the Sophina now. Sophina gonna activate her ability next. Adding the Soprano from the graveyard to hand. Soprano, gonna normal summon it. And then fusion summon into a Sherberta in attack position here. Gonna normal summon the Harpy Perfumer, having to rid himself of his field spell here. Also activating Perfumer's spell to add a Harpy spell from the deck to hand here. Adding Elegant Egotist. Activating Elegant Egotist. Summoning in probably a Cyber Slash. Or Cyber Harpy Lady, I mean. No, actually bringing Harpy Lady 1 into the play now. Gonna be Synchro Summoning into the Cyber Slash, though. Here comes the Cyber Slash, Harpy Lady in attack position. Does he have a magic card? Activates the Book of Moon, targeting the Sherberta here. Gonna also be using Cyber Slash Harpy Lady to bounce it probably. Before Sherberta says goodbye though, she is gonna target 3 cards in the graveyard and banish them away. Targeting Harpy Lady 1, Harpy Perfumer, and the Elegant Egotist. Activating a second Book of Moon from the hand to put Sherberta face down instead of having her ability activate. And on top of that, going to be activating a Cyber Slash Harpy Lady. Still getting all 3 cards banished. Makes me question why he used the second Book of Moon. Swinging in for 2600 may have been a misplay on Alpha's part. No need. I don't think there was a need for the second Book of Moon, but here it is. Kenya number 1 gonna retort back with activating the first movement solo. He somehow has the second one in his hand. Bringing in the solo songstress into attack position here. That's 1 card, goes into battle phase, I mean. Swings in, uses the Scorer's Diva to put her into 0 attack, 0 defense, and swings right over her. Passing back to Alpha 4. 3 cards in hand, does he have enough? He top decks the Channeler, summons the Channeler. Activates the Channeler, discards the Perfumer, so he had the Perfumer in hand, so regardless of what was going to go down, he had what he needed. Gonna summon the Perfumer in to add a spell from deck to hand. Adds Harpy's Feather Rest from deck to hand. Treacherous Trap Hole gonna be revealed though to destroy both monsters on the field, unfortunately for Alpha 4. Activating that Harpy's Feather Rest to return 3 Harpies in the graveyard back to deck. Activating Poisonous Winds to now prevent all special summoning of wind monsters. And all wind monsters lose 500 attack. So this is basically setting Kenya's number 1 game into cement right here. But what could Alpha have placed in this last set card? Is it going to be a Holy Grail to save him, or is it going to be a bluff to try and get through to the next turn? Kenya going to be sliding the solo into the defense position and ending turn, passing it back to Alpha 4. Not wanting to take the risk that maybe that isn't a bluff and it could actually be a game-altering card there. Gonna normal summon the Cyber Harpy Lady in attack position here. Cyber Harpy Lady swinging over the Solo, putting it to the graveyards. Solo gonna activate her ability though, on destruction. Summoning in the Soprano from the deck in defense position next, activating Soprano's effect. Adding the Solo from graveyard back to hand now. Back to Kenya's turn here. Battle Phase swings over the Cyber Harpy Lady with ease and reveals that it is a Drowning Mirror Force, not actually a bluff. Bouncing everything on the field back to the deck, Kenya has nothing but one face down. Does Alpha 4 have what he needs to end the duel here? He sets 1. Did he draw a monster? Sets 2. He does not have a monster. Hopefully these set cards are good enough to break it through to the next turn. We're going to have Necrofusion activate, fusion summoning a monster from the extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed in your graveyard face down. And because he's doing it during Alpha 4's turn, he will be able to attack next turn. So here comes the Cerberta from the extra deck. And Alpha 4 realizes there's nothing left he can do and gives the win over to Kenya number 1. So Kenya will be taking the win 2-1. Is anyone left to duel still? Or did everyone's duel just finish? At the exact same time somehow. No one's typing? What's going on? Not quite sure what's going on right now. It's like everybody on a call I don't know about. Like shit. I'm just gonna watch a replay while we wait. I don't know what people are doing. Oh, goody, a Meliodas mirror match. How fun. I don't want to watch this mirror match, dear lord. This is just gonna be an annoyance. Still have no idea what they're trying to do here, but sure. Zoma versus Andrew. Both playing Yami Yugi, could be Thunder Dragons. Okay, I don't know what that is. And it's actually Dark Lords, interesting enough. Banishment of the Dark Lords, adding Dark Lord Contract. Activating Nast's effect. Activating Dark Lord. Oh my god, so much Dark Lords going off. Is that just an OTK? Wow. OTK from the Dark Lords. The other Yugi had no chance of survival. That's a little unfortunate for him. Okay, what's going on, people? Porygon versus Haze. Got another Harpies versus TGs. Nobody is still typing in chat, which is really weird. Blue activates Flight Cannon, revealing a Catapult Dragon, returns to deck. Normal summons the Catapult Dragon, activating a TG Striker, special summon itself, then special summoning the TG Warwolf, and synchro summoning into a TG Star Guardian here. Adds the TG Striker to hand now. TG Guardian's second effect activating now, resummoning the Striker, and passing turn over to Haze. Normal summoning the Harpy Perfumer, having to destroy his own field spell, unfortunately, as nobody's going to be playing spells into our Harpy deck right now. Adding Elegant Egotist from the deck to hand. TG Star Guardian effect going to activate as he has Haze sets 2. Going to be Synchro Summoning into a Black Rose Dragon now. Black Rose Dragon's effect going to be activating to destroy everything on the field. TG Striker's effect activating before it ends, adding the TG Screw Serpent from deck to hand, and Haze sets 2 more cards and passes turn back to Porygon. Phoenix Chain being revealed to stop the Screw Serpent from activating its ability here. Who won round 1? I have no idea, Rickalicious. Nobody's talking in the chat or saying anything. Like in the Discord. I have no idea what's going on. I managed to watch one match, and by the time I got out of it, everyone was just sitting there. No one dueling. And nobody chatting in the Discord about round 2 or anything. And nobody's updating the sheet either. So it's just a big mess, I guess. Fun. Harpy Oracle gonna come in, activating her effect, but that is an end of turn effect, so it's not very useful here. Porygon barely hanging on here. Adds the Elegant Egotist back from the graveyard to hand. Activating Flight Control once more, reeling the Gear Zombie, and adding a TG Screw Serpent from the deck to hand. Summons the TG Werewolf. Warwolf goes into a Sheer Knight Squire Saga. Activates the ability to destroy the Oracle. Sets 1 card, Book of Moon. Flips it face down. Regeki break this time, discarding the Elegant Egotist to destroy the Shiro Naishaga. Summons the Chiji Striker, attacks, sets 1. Harpy's not looking too hot here, with only being able to set 1 trap or 1 magic card per turn. Goes into the TG Wonder, and S Porygon wins. Okay, is someone dueling, or... Oh, I don't even know what's going on right now. Why is nobody saying or doing anything? Like, is somebody off in a secret duel I don't know about? Is someone still side decking? Like... Okay, now we got a round 2 posted finally. Still have no idea who won round 1 because they didn't post anything in the spreadsheet, so that's very useful. Oh, so I'm gonna assume Modern Empire. So I think Rookies won round 1. Kenya number 1 versus... I'm gonna say Rookies won the first round, but I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. Round 2 is underway now. Short versus Kenya number 1. We're gonna start with Kenya number 1 going first. Setting 2 cards. Gonna have a short starting off, setting 1 card and normal summoning a Yosenju, 2 and swinging in for 1800. Yosenju bouncing back to hand at the end of turn and going back to Kenya number 1 now. And that's all there is gonna be for the first fight. That was very unimpressive. 2 set cards, nothing else made. Okama came down twice. Okama number 2 came down twice, and that was basically it. Hopefully round 2 sees a little bit more progress than just that. Both players side decking real quick. Gonna start with short going first, placing one set card and passing turn back to Kenya number 1. Gonna be activating Mystic Space Typhoon to destroy the face down, which is revealed to be Yosenju's Sword Sting. That isn't Yosenju's only defense card. They do have other options here, so maybe short isn't just quite out yet. But we're gonna have Score Diva come down and attack position. Gonna activate her skill, Songstress Maestro, to get rid of the Diva and add in a Mozarta from the deck. Mozarta's attack gonna activate to special summon in the solo Songstress, and short is just gonna give the game over to Kenya that quickly. And we're going back in for round 3 already, wow. Normal summoning Soprano in attack mode. Special summoning the Sonata Diva in attack, and then activating from Songstress to Maestro, getting rid of the Soprano and bringing in Sophina. Passing turn over to short, who's gonna normal summon the Yosenju, 1 in attack position. Normal summoning Yosenju, number 2, activating his effect to special summon another one. Summoning the Izna last, activating Izna to draw 1. Activating 1 to bounce to Sophina. Gonna activate Fire Information Tenki, adding the Yosenju, 3 to hand now. Xyz summons into number 7 Malevolent Sin, banishing out the Sonata Diva, setting 1 card and swinging in with 1. Swinging in second with the Malevolent Sin, and that is going to be game 3, going over to short for a quick 2-1 victory. Does give us a little bit of time to spectate another match here. We'll just go on to Gachi and Kuro Koderu. And Gachi's going to be showing us what's up with the Magnet Warrior deck, while Kuro Kadari is going to be using the Water Xyz deck. Starting with that infantry, summoning the attack squad and activating Territory of the Sharks to bring out an Abyss Dweller here. Also has the Necro Valley activated in one set. Switches to battle phase. Swings over the Gamma the Electric Magnet Warrior. Gonna activate the Warrior's effect first though. Summons the Delta Warrior in defense position now. Delta the Magnet Warrior effect activates, send another Gamma the Electric Magnet Warrior to the graveyard from deck this time. Finally letting the attack go through, sending the Magnet Warrior to the graveyard. Passing turn back to Gachi now. I don't know their scores, so I'm just going to set it to 0. Mystic Space Typhoon being revealed, targeting the face down card that Kuro set down, but we're going to be revealed to be a Forbidden Lance, who's going to target the Magnet Warrior, dropping him by 800 attack, and not allowing him to be targeted by spell or trap cards for the rest of the turn. I'm gonna activate the Abyss Dweller's effect, popping out the Abyss, or the Atlantean Heavy Infantry here, activating the infantry's ability to pop the Delta of the Magnet Warrior. Gachi having nothing left to do except for setting one card face down and passing turn back to Kuro. Gonna normal summon a Buzzsaw Shark in attack position, Buzzsaw Shark allowing itself to special summon an Angler from the deck. Special summoning the Silent Angler into defense position, allowing him for another Xyz summon now. Xyz summoning into the Bahamut Shark. Bahamut Shark effect gonna activate next, popping out the Buzzsaw Shark to summon in Nightmare Shark number 47. He's going to use the number 47 as an Xyz material to bring in the full armored Black Raid Lancer. Setting one card and now getting ready to just pummel down the Magnet Warrior Duelist here. Swinging in with the Ray Lancer first, But Mystic Space Typhoon is going to be revealed to destroy the Necro Valley on the field here. Abyss Dweller still has one more card in his pocket to use as a material to prevent owl effects from activating in the graveyard. Gachi just placing one card face down and passing turn back to Kuro. Kuro going to be activating the Mystic Space Typhoon that he did indeed top deck to destroy Gachi's possibly only play left. Activating Powerful Rebirth. Gonna target the beta of the Electric Magic Warrior in the defense position here. And adding the Alpha the Electromagnet Warrior to hand. Bahamut Shark swinging in for lethal, and that is game going over to Kuro here. I don't know which round that was for them, so they could be done in this situation. Looks like we see the revenge match between Kuro and Gachi. Kuro gonna start off by summoning the Lamplight Infantry and special summoning a Silent Angler, activating Territory of the Sharks, making the both level 4, allowing him to Z-summon into an Abyss Dweller here. Sets 2 and passes turn over to Gachi now. Gachi gonna activate Lightning Vortex to discard the Electric Magic Warrior to destroy all monsters on the opponent's field here. Normal summoning the Alpha Electric Magic Warrior in attack position. Does Gachi have a chance to make a comeback here now that Kuro is not controlling his drop zone? Gachi setting 2 cards and swinging in with the Electric Magnet Warrior here. revealing a Mystic Space Typhoon before the turn ends, targeting one of the back row, revealing it is a powerful rebirth. Pretty nice hit on the Mystic Space Typhoon there. Will be definitely beneficial for the Kuro here in his endeavors to win this fight. Unfortunately for Kuro, he doesn't draw what he needs and has to set one monster face down. Gonna activate the Electric Binding Warriors effect here. Bringing in Delta. I'm gonna activate Delta's ability here. Sending Beta to the graveyard and then activating a powerful rebirth. You bring back the Beta from the graveyard now. Delta's effect gonna activate next. Also going to be activating Beta's secondary effect to sacrifice itself to summon in another Magnet Warrior. Bringing in the Delta, another Delta for some reason here, and adding the Alpha from deck to hand. Gachi's turn begins now by drawing a card. Gonna AZ summon into a Diamond Direwolf here. Diamond Direwolf's effect gonna activate to destroy itself and the back row that Kuro has standing left, which is gonna be a Treacherous Trap Hole. Interestingly enough, he didn't use it when he had both Deltas on the field, but there goes the Treacherous Trap Hole regardless. Banishing out the Alpha, Beta, and Gamma Warriors from the graveyard to bring in his Super Beast, the Berserkion. Berserkion activating to destroy the face-down Atlantean Marksman. Interestingly enough, he didn't actually put that into attack mode last turn. Berserkion gonna swing in for game, giving that game 2 over to Gachi. Is that it between Kuro and Gachi? Did they already have a first game? Damn, the matches took long. Checking on Alpha and Carol's match. Here we have Alpha 4 playing this Harpy Lady deck versus Carol also playing Meliodas, which I don't think he really wanted to go against again. With Alpha 4 setting 3 cards face down, passing turn back to Carol, who's going to be activating a Mystic Space Typhoon top deck off the deck, getting rid of a Book of Moon, which is a really huge hit on Carol's part here. Summoning the Sonata Diva in attack mode, and then activating her skill Songstress to Maestra to get a Sophina from the deck, to add Sonata from the graveyard. Special summoning the Sonata in attack position, swinging in for 17, swinging in for lethal. But Karma Cut is going to be revealed, discarding the Hysteric Party here, the Harpies for the rest, sorry, to banish out the Sophina. Normal summoning the Heart Perfumer in attack mode, adding in Elegant Egoist from the deck to hand. having to destroy his own field spell, unfortunately. He brings out another Cyber Lady so that he is allowed to Synchro Summon into the Cyber Slash Harpy Lady this time. Then revealing a Mind Drain, paying 1,000 life points so that he can't activate hand traps and swinging in with the Harpy Slash Lady Arrow. Passing turn back to Carol now, who's going to reveal Mystic Space Typhoon again top deck to destroy the Mind Drain, allowing him access to all of his hand trap needs. Then proceeding to activate Poisonous Wind and summoning the Score Diva in for 200 and using the second Score Diva in the hand to get rid of the Cyber Slash Harpy Lady here. Alpha 4 top decking a Perfumer, really good top deck there, adding another Elegant Egotist to hand. Not activating the Elegant Egotist, just gonna swing the Perfumer over the Score Diva. Normal summoning the Sonata in attack position here, Sonata swinging in over the Harpy Perfumer. Not much is going on between these two, it's just a wet noodle fight back and forth now, unfortunately. Revealing he has a Phoenix Chain to put the Sonata in his place. Alpha 4 really trying to hang in there, sets one more card face down and passes turn back to Carol. Carol going into set 1 and passing turn back to Alpha 4. What will the players do here? Nothing is going down, just setting cards and passing turns. Sets one more, passes turn. Sets one more, passes turn. Activating Book of Moon to put his Sonata face down in defense position. Now flipping it face back up to get rid of the Phoenix Chain. Karma Cut being activated though to get rid of the Sonata and all of them in the graveyard. Hysteric Sign being discarded to add 3 Harpies from the deck to his hand now. Adding the Oracle, Channeler, and the Harpist, giving him the perfect next turn as long as Carol does not have any defense cards to stop him from destroying him. Normal summoning the Oracle in attack position here. Oracle adding the Harpy Underground from graveyard back to hand now. Passing turn over to Carol, thinking that he can survive with nothing but an Oracle on the field. First movement solo going to be activated to summon a Soprano from the deck. Activates a second Phoenix Chain on the Soprano, not allowing him to get the Score Diva back to his hand now. Sets one card and passes turn back to Alpha 4. Alpha 4 activating the Harpy's Underground. Normal summoning the Channeler in attack position. Gonna be using the Harpy's Hunting Ground to take out that back row now. Book of Moon being revealed to shut down the Channeler though. Poisonous Wind is now gone. Elegant Egotist will be activated to summon in the Harpy Lady, getting rid of the final back row, which is going to be a first movement solo, which he then will go into a number 70 Malevolent Sin. Malevolent Sin going to activate to banish out the Soprano. That's one card and swings in for lethal, and the game is going to go to Alpha 4 there. Is there anyone left dueling in round 2, or is it over? Are we going for a round 3? Or did rookies take it home for victory? Yo, Mechlord Best Deck, how's it going, my friend? Welcome, welcome. It's going pretty good. You know, we're just doing some box-to-box wars, streaming the Modern Empires versus rookies. Currently in round 2, waiting for the... but I'm slowly getting better. I'm sorry to hear that you're still feeling not that great, Mechlord, but it is also good to hear that you are getting better. I hope it continues to get better for you, my friend. So, did Modern Empire manage to put their score up on the board, and it's not going to be over. We're going into Game 3. We're gonna start with. I decided to stop playing Mechlord for good after I'm done with Mechlord. Sad Doll Project. Oh lord. If you have a preference on who we watch fight, please type it in chat now, because if not, I'm going with the first available fight. And round 3 will be beginning right now. And it looks like Porygon and Zoma were the first to begin, so let's spectate this fight. You've been messing around for 6 years. It's time to let them rest. I think so, brother. I think it's time to let them finally be at ease. You know, they've seen their time in the sunlight. Here we're gonna have TGs activate their TG bullshit. You know, TG Catapult Dragon, TG Striker, TG Warwolf, TG this, TG that, TG Fridays. Gonna Synchro Summon into this TG Star Guardian next. TG these nuts. Basically is what I get the feeling when I see TGs. TG Guardian gonna activate its secondary effect to special summon the Striker on the field, sets 1 card, passes it over to Zoma. Dark Lord Ukobag coming down. I haven't actually seen this card used yet. I'm excited for the Mechlord event. I bet you are, I bet you are. When is that event coming out again? Sending the Sanctified Dark Lord to the graveyard off of Ukobag's effect. On the 7th? Okay, so we're only 3 days away. 3 days away, not bad. Naston's effect gonna activate to discard the disc and the Tez to special summon itself in attack position here. Finally, the TG Star Guardian is going to activate to Synchro, but Dark Naston is going to activate his ability to target the Sanctified Dark Lord in the graveyard. Does he activate it? Apply that target's effect and shuffle it into the deck, so he will be getting to activate the Sanctified Dark Lord to negate the Star Guardian in the situation. So Star Guardian will not be getting out the Black Rose Dragon for him. Banishment of the Dark Lord's coming out to add a Dark Lord from the deck to hand here. Adding Dark Lord Contact now. Now he gets to summon a Dark Lord from the graveyard in defense position, summoning the Amduzik. Gonna activate Amduzik's effect to target the banishment of the Dark Lord now. Adding the Sanctified Dark Lord from the deck to hand and returning it back to deck now. Gonna be setting the Sanctified Dark Lord next. Swinging in with Nastin. But Book of Moon is gonna be revealed this time to put Nastin face down. Sanctified Dark Lord using the Uko back as a cost. Activating Dark Lord and Amduzik's effect now next. To special summon the Tez in defense position. All off of Book of Moon trying to flip the Amduzik down, but Amduzik does get flipped down indeed, leaving nothing but a Tez left standing for Zoma. Which still gives him access. Is this round 3? Rickalicious, this is indeed round 3 right now. It can be anyone's game tonight. Going to secret summon in for a big boy going on for the Crystron Quarion Gandrax. Gonna activate the Quarion's effect now. But Tez is gonna say no by targeting that Sanctified Dark Lord that is in the graveyard still, negating the Quarion's effect and gaining 3,000 life points. Quarion gonna swing into the Tez and pass turn back to Zoma now. Zoma gonna use his spell sense trap draw. Gonna activate Dark Lord Contact that was added to the hand to summon the Uko back in defense position. Interesting. Using Uko back to send the banishment of the Dark Lords back to the graveyard now. Activating Nastin's effect to target the banishment now to re-add a Dark Lord. Adding Dark Lord Desire this time. And realizing there's no out, Porygon gives the round over to Zoma. Wait for each player to take their side decks, swap it around, and come back in for the next round. Damn long side decks. That was only round 1 between them. Right, someone's back at the table, just waiting on Porygon. But you even side deck in Dark Lords. Round 2 between Zoma and Porygon begins. Gonna have Zoma start off by summoning the Dark Lord Uko back in attack position. Sending the Dark Lord Amdusiak to the graveyard, activating Banishment of the Dark Lords next. Adding Dark Lord Contact from the deck to the hand now. Amdusiak can activate his ability to activate Banishment of the Dark Lords from the graveyard, adding the Sanctified Dark Lord from the deck to hand now. Sets the Sanctified Dark Lord face down and passes turn over to Porygon here. Porygon's gonna really have to figure out some way of getting over the Sanctified Dark Lord. As it can just negate his effects at the worst times. PG's gotta think about this real hard, as they cannot make a single misplay or it will cost them the game. Is this the return of the Dark Lords? Are Dark Lords good again? Are they meta? Like, for real? You just don't play Star Surf anymore with them? Book of Moon coming down to target the Amdusiak, but the Sanctified Dark Lord is gonna negate the Book of Moon first of all, discarding the Tez. Activates the Amdusiak's effect to target the Dark Lord contact, returning it to the deck and summoning the Tez, while losing his Amdusiak to the face down. Fire Formation Tenki is going to get activated next.
Phone duel.
Careful of everything.
No, I couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
I made sure.
Hmm?
I made sure that I never angled that far.
Okay, well, like, on top of my desk I'm talking about. That. Adds the Werewolf to hand, activates Flight Control, reveals the Werewolf, puts it back to deck, adds a card to hand, summons the TG Striker and attack, summons a Werewolf off that effect. Zoma holding on to the Dark Lord Sanctified there, just to be safe. TG Star Guardian coming in now. Activating the Star Guardian ability. Adds Werewolf back to hand now. Activating Star Guardian's secondary ability to summon the Werewolf from hand. Yo, Acceleration Gate, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. I hope you're having a great day or a great night. I hope everything's going great for you. Thank you so much for that follow. I really appreciate it, man. And welcome, welcome. Gonna synchro summon into the Battle Swap Hanma here. And then gonna normal summon a TG Screw Serpent in attack position, summoning the Warwolf from the graveyard. Synchro summoning in a Shiranaya Sun Saga. Or Squire Saga, sorry. Squire Saga gonna banish. But Ted's gonna activate first to negate the banishment. Sets one card, goes to battle position, swings Hanma over the Ukbok, forcing him to take a lot of damage, and then lowering everything by 1,000 attack and defense, making Tez very vulnerable to the Shiranai Squire Saga here. Zoma gonna activate Destiny Draw next. So it seems that he does like to swap around his skill as a side. I'm gonna flip summon the Amdusiac and then activate Banishment of the Dark Lords. Adds the Dark Contract to hand. Dark Contracts the Tez onto the field. Uses Tez to activate the Dark Contract in the graveyard to summon a Ukbok to the field. Ukbok's effect gonna send a Dark Lord card from the deck to the graveyard now. Wonder how long this loop will go for? Oh, Acceleration, it goes for a while. It's actually pretty dirty. I'm wondering myself if Dark Lords are making a comeback or what. They just constantly loop the Sanctified Dark Lord over and over and over again. Negate the important abilities, get whatever monsters they need from their deck. Like, never ending. Unless you have Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, which negates all Dark Monsters' effects on the field. Why he didn't use this at the beginning of the turn is questionable. And the Shadow Imprisoning Mirror is gonna definitely stop Zoma in his tracks. With nothing left to do, he gives the game to Esporegon, as that is a complete and utter counter to him. Zoma is gonna have to figure out something for that in this game 3, because it's not looking good for him. Going in for a game 3 now. We're going to start with Zoma going first. Porygon is basically relying on drawing the Shadow Imprisoning Mirror to win this matchup. Which in TGs is actually not that hard, as you do mill a lot of your deck. Zoma's gonna start with Banishment of the Dark Lords. Adding Dark Lord, Uko back. Gonna normal summon the Uko back in attack position. Uko back's effect gonna send the Banishment of the Dark Lords to the graveyard, interestingly enough, even though he already has one there. Nastin's effect gonna activate to discard the Tez, and what is this, interestingly enough? The Dark Lord Superbia. Interesting. I haven't seen many people run this Dark Lord card before. Nastin's effect gonna activate to add the Dark Lord Contact from deck to hand and return the Banishment. Dark Lord Contact gonna activate next to summon the Tez in defense position and put the Contact in the graveyard. Gonna activate Tez's ability next to target the other Banishment to grab the Sanctified Dark Lord from the deck to hand. Now he has everything he needs. Setting it face down and passing turn to Porygon now. Flight Control activated to reveal the Screw Serpent. So to summon the TD Striker in attack mode, that's summoning the Werewolf with the set effect. Synchro summoning right there on the spot into this TG Star Guardian. Star Guardian's first effect, gonna add the Werewolf from the graveyard back to hand, but instead the Sanctified Dark Lord is gonna come up and negate that right then and there, not allowing TG Star Guardian's effect to activate no longer. Can TG activate his secondary ability? I'm not 100% sure.
Are you hungry?
No.
Okay.
Gonna normal summon the TG Catapult Dragon in attack position here. Unfortunately for Zoma, he still has more plays to make. Gonna use that to synchro summon into a Black Rose Dragon. Black Rose Dragon's effect gonna try and activate here, but he has the Tez still intact. Gonna activate that to put the Dark Lord, the Sanctified Dark Lord, back to deck, negating the Black Rose from ever going off. As Porygon sets one and uses the Black Rose to swing over Tez. Dark Lord Nastin's ability gonna activate. Unfortunately, he did target the Tez and not the Nastin here. So he will be able to use Nastin's ability to target the Dark Lord contact. Using that to summon the Uko back. And then Uko back's effect is going to send the Dark Lord, banishment of the Dark Lords to the graveyard there. Gonna activate Destiny Draw next, as he did take the threshold for the life point damage. Is it going to be another Shadow Imprisoning Mirror face down here, or is it just going to be a bluff card? Mystic Space Typhoon being revealed to get rid of whatever the face down is. Now it doesn't matter if it is a Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, a Book of Moon, or anything else. It's gone. It was the Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. Zoma loves to see it. He just basically secured his win in this duel now. Banish of the Dark Lords activated to add Dark Lord Desire from deck to hand. Sacrificing the Uko back to summon Dark Lord Desire. Dark Lord Desire going to banish out the Black Rose. Now going to swing in with Desire for 2k, and then swing in with Nastin for lethal. And Zoma's going to take round 3 for himself. Wow. That top deck, or no, it wasn't top decked. It was actually Destiny drawed into Mystic Space Typhoon. That Destiny draw came in real clutch for him. Acceleration Gate, do you know whose team won? Was it you or Rookies? Not your team. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Acceleration. Nice try, man. Nice try. You did do your best, though. And it looks like the Rookies are going to take the series 2-1. GG to both teams. You guys played some great duels. But one team had to come out on top. It was just a must. So, I'm going to call the stream here, guys. I would like to thank everybody who came out and watched. I really do appreciate it. I hope everyone has a great day or a great night, whatever time it is for you. I will be live tomorrow for another back-to-back war and a Latam war. If you're interested in that, it's okay, but we do expect there should be a mod for important games. Yes, that's true. I'm gonna go ahead and host another Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling streamer, so definitely give her the raid. And everybody take it easy until next time. Hopefully I can see you at the next war. I also stream all week, every week, so definitely tune in for that if you want. Hit that follow button. Thanks everyone again. See you later.